Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello and welcome. My name is Mawahib. So in today's video I'm actually really excited to be testing out the Deluxe Soy S16 wax that I picked up from London Luxury Supplies in a wax starter pack, and I cannot wait to test this wax out today, honestly, and I cannot wait to show you the end result either. So the way this video is gonna run is, in the middle of this video I am going to be doing a voiceover. At the end of this video I'm gonna come back on here and then I'm gonna share with you the details of the wax and show you my end results, and then speak to you a bit about my experience with working with the wax. But before I get into this video, we are so close to 200 subscribers, so please make sure you click on that subscribe button down below, give this video a huge thumbs up, and please guys don't forget to turn your post notifications on so you guys can get notified every time I post. That way you won't miss a video from me. And also please make sure that you comment down below on what videos you'd like to see from me in the future. So with that being said, let's just get straight into this video. Okay guys, so let us test the S16 Deluxe Soy. I'm actually super excited to be testing this wax out. If you guys are interested about this wax, I am going to pop it in a link in the description down below just in case. And this is how the wax looks like. It does come in flake form and it's actually pretty creamy. It's creamier than the S100. It's actually melting in between my fingers quite easily. And I am using two 30 centiliter candle containers today with the same fragrance oil. So I'm going to be doing I am going to be measuring 400 grams of wax for my 230 centiliter candle container, and with the same fragrance oil that I picked up from Supplies for Candles. I have used Supplies for Candles before. I did pick up the Golden Soy 464 from them and the TCR and the Eco Wicks as well, but I haven't tested their fragrance oil just because they sell a lot of designer like fragrance oil, and I did mention that in one of my previous videos, and it's just not my style. So that is the reason why it took me so long to actually pick up a fragrance oil from Supplies for Candles. But I thought it'd be a great idea for me to test the fragrance oil out for those who are interested in Supplies for Candles. So the Deluxe Soy S16 holds between 6 to 8% fragrance load, and for today's video I'm using 8%. So that would be 8% of 400 grams, which is 32 grams. If any of you are confused by what I just said, please pop them in the comment section down below and I'll be more than happy to help. So right now I'm gonna go ahead and pop my wax into the double boiler and heat it up between 62 to 72 degrees. I try my best not to go over the 80-degree mark just in case my wax overheats and discolors. And by the way guys, for this video I'm not going to be heating up the jars just because I want to see how the wax works without that extra step. You guys just saw me clean the candle container with tissue paper, but normally guys I actually wash my candle containers way before, so I just made sure that everything is dry before pouring my wax into my candle container. I would love to know what you guys prefer, a wooden wick candle or a cotton wick candle, and if you guys can tell me a reason why you prefer one or the other, I would love to know. It's just so interesting to know what you guys are into and what you guys like. Look at my little cousin just playing with my thermometer. He was just so intrigued about what I was doing and he just wanted to be involved, so he's just there, you know, playing around with the thermometer. I didn't realize that the camera actually picked him up. I thought you couldn't see him. And guys, this is what I do as well with when I assemble the wick into the center. I guide myself with my other hand just because sometimes my hand is so shaky, so I literally just use my other hand and to just guide me through the center of the jar. So for me, I actually love the uniqueness of the wooden wick and the crackling noise that it gives. It's like an extra kind of incentive, if you like, within your candle. But the hard part of wooden wicks is keeping the wick lit, especially when the wick is too small. It's so hard, it struggles so hard to stay lit, whereas with the cotton wick you don't get that struggle. Yes, even if the wick is too small it will eventually put itself out, but you know, I would say cotton wick is easier than wooden wick, definitely. But anyway guys, let me know what you think and what candle you prefer the most. I would love to know your answers. Pop them in the comment section down below. So over here I'm actually helping the wax break through and it's completely melted. I also have the thermometer obviously inside the pouring pitcher just to make sure I'm at the right temperature, and over here I was about 75 degrees, so I didn't really pass the 80-degree mark either. So I'm gonna go ahead and make an essential oil candle. You guys know I love essential oil candles, and I had to try it out with this wax, and especially that the pouring range of this wax is between 45 to 55 degrees. So I am going to be pouring my essential oils at 45 degrees. The mix of essential oils that I'm going to be using is lavender and rose geranium. They're actually a very beautiful combination. I picked that combination up actually from the workshop that I attended back in February of 2019. I have a few ideas about essential oil related videos, so hopefully I can get around and getting them done very soon, because I actually really love working with essential oils, especially that an essential oil candle was actually the first candle that I've ever made. So now that my beautiful wax is completely cooled down to 55 degrees, I'm gonna go ahead, pour my fragrance oil and then mix for 2 minutes and pour that straight into my candle container. And I know guys, when you guys watch my videos, you don't see me mixing for 2 minutes long, but I do mix for 2 minutes long. I just don't keep the whole 2 minutes inside the video, just because it's not the most entertaining thing to look at. So I do mix for 2 minutes and then I pour straight into my candle container as soon as. Make sure you mix well, or else the fragrance oil will separate from the wax. So make sure all that fragrance oil is combined with the lovely wax. And this is my favorite part, just me pouring my beautiful candles. I am going to speed through this part here just so you guys don't get bored of me pouring my candles in. So over here I waited for my wax until 45 degrees, and this is my essential oil candle, by the way. I am going to show you how liquidy the wax is at 45 degrees. So there you go, there it is, very liquidy. I'm gonna go ahead, pour my essential oils in, give that a good mix for 2 minutes. Again, I don't show myself for that long, but it is a 2-minute long mix, and then I pour straight into my candle jar. And I cannot wait for you guys to see my results in the next clip coming up right now. Alright guys, I am back. I hope you guys enjoyed the little clip of me doing the candles, and right now I'm just gonna get straight into the details of this wax. So the Deluxe Soy S16 has a melt point of 50 degrees Celsius. The congealing point is 36 degrees Celsius. The suggested heating range is between 62 to 72 degrees Celsius, and the suggested pouring range is between 45 to 55 degrees Celsius. The suggested max fragrance load is between 6 to 8%. It is 100% natural wax, and the characteristics of this wax is it's a uniquely balanced natural product with strong hot throw and cold scent throw, a one-pore wax that gives great smooth tops pre and post burn, and overall top performer clean burn with fantastic adhesion. And the suggested usages for this wax is ideal for container. It's ideal for container candles, melts and molds. It has a great overall performer, suitable for most candle application, and it works well with color. So now that you guys know the details of this wax, I'm gonna get straight into showing you the results, and then I'll speak to you about how my experience with it. So I'm gonna go with the first candle, which is this one, and I do have a partially smooth top. I have a few dips here. Do I have another dip? No, this is the only dip that I have for this candle, so it's beautiful. I just have one dip there, but that's alright. I can just, you know, put a heat gun over it and that will all smooth over. And then in terms of the glass adhesion, it definitely pulled away. I'm going to talk to you a bit about that in a little bit. This is my second candle with the wooden wicks. Again, it's a beautiful top, but I do have a little bit of a dip here. Again, I can just heat gun it, that's fine. And it did pull away from the glass a little bit. And then the third candle that you saw me make is an essential oil candle, and it's an amber glass. You can't really see the glass adhesion, but I do have a beautiful smooth top for it. So that's lovely. Okay guys, so let me rate the cold throw for it. So the fragrance oil that I use for these two candles is blueberry and jasmine from Supplies for Candles. This is the first time that I'm using Supplies for Candles fragrance oil, and I am going to be testing the hot throw for it and the cold throw and everything in like a separate video. But for now, the cold throw of this candle is oh guys, it smells really good. It's definitely a good strong 9. And let me do this one. Yeah, this is a 9 too. Wow, They both smell the same, but they have really good cold throw. And the essential oil is, the mix that I used is lavender and rose geranium. I don't think I showed you that in the clip. I'm not too sure. I don't think I showed you what essential oils I'm using. But anyway, this is rose geranium and lavender. Oh, guys, the combination is so pretty. So the essential oil cold throw, I would love it to be a little bit stronger than what I'm smelling of right now. So right now it's an 8. I would love for it to be in between the 9-10 range of cold throw. Even though I poured it at 45 degrees, so it's pretty low temperature. Maybe I can probably pour at a lower degree, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's 8 though. I would love it to be a bit stronger, but it's not that bad. I can smell the rose, I can smell the lavender, so it's a beautiful combination. So how well did I work with the wax? The wax was pretty soft to work with. It was really good to work with. And the reason why I said I'm going to talk to you about the pilloways in a little bit is because actually one of my subscribers pointed out that in my comment section in my previous video, when I did does the heating up jar method work, she did say that maybe there's different in temperatures, and I definitely agree with that, because I left the candle for about 2 days in the living room and it didn't pull away. As soon as I moved it to my bedroom, and my bedroom gets really cold, the wax started pulling away from the jar. So honestly, I think it does have good glass adhesion, but it doesn't work very well in very cold rooms or cold environments. So, and my living room is actually pretty warm because we have the heater on all day, and it's actually one of the warmest rooms in the house. So I feel like I should have left it inside the living room instead of bringing it up to my bedroom. The reason why I bring all my candles up to my bedroom is because I film in my bedroom, so it just saves me time from going up and down the stairs. But from now on, I am going to be leaving all my candles that I make in my living room, because it's just the perfect temperature there. It's warm, it's not too cold, and it's not too hot. It's just perfect for my candles. So yeah, I just think it's definitely change of temperature. So when I'm taking them from one room to another, the candles are obviously reacting to the temperature, which they do anyway. And I love how easy it is to work with the wax. The Deluxe Soy S16 and the S100 Pure Soy, if you haven't seen that video, I'll link it in the description down below. I love both of them so much. I still like the S100 more in a way, because I didn't deal with the wax pulling away. Even if I moved it up to my bedroom, it never pulled away. So that's why I really like the S100. However, the Deluxe Soy is a wax that I actually really like too, regardless if I have a smooth top or not. This is just something that's fixable, you know. The only thing that just gets me a little bit upset, let's say, or sad, or maybe just a little bit, yeah, just sad, you know, it's just when the wax pulls away. It's just like, it was doing so well in the living room. As soon as I put it up in my bedroom, it just pulled away. But I think that is it with my experience. I definitely do recommend that for you guys to try the Deluxe Soy S16 and the S100. I prefer the S100 so far, but I think I want to do further testing on the S16. Another thing I also want to say is that it says on the characteristics of the S16 that it gives great smooth tops pre and post burn. I really want to test the post burn of it, because with Golden 464, with the S100, with what other waxes did I try? I think with these two waxes mainly, when I burn the wax, it doesn't have a smooth top. It does have a rough top after I burn it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing the post burn of the S16. If it really does have a good post burn where it leaves it just as smooth, or like almost as smooth, you know, I would love that as well. So I'll probably even be choosing the S16 over the S100 because of the post burn. Another thing that I kind of dislike, let's say, about the S16 or the 464, when I burnt it, it doesn't really leave the smoothest of tops. It is a bit rough. It's not the biggest of problems, but I would still love to have that smooth top after it burns. You know what gives a really nice smooth top post burn? The CB Advanced Eco Soy Wax. I love the post burn of it. It's amazing. It literally goes back as if I've never, you know, burnt the candle. I really like the CB Advanced Eco Soy wax. Yeah guys, so I love working with different type of waxes, and I love how I'm doing videos on each individual wax. So it's actually also good for me, because then I get to know the pros and the cons and what I like and dislike about a wax. I know like every wax has its pros and cons, and you know, I have to eventually obviously make up my mind on the wax that I love working with the best. The S100 honestly is an amazing wax. I love the S16 too. I want to do further testing on it, because I'm not going to make my mind up from one, you know, video clip or from one trial. I do want to do further testing on it and see how it works, especially with the post burn. I really want to see how well it works post burn, and I want to do more testing on the essential oils, because I want a stronger cold throw than what I'm getting right now. And I think that is it for today's video. If you guys want to know anything else, then please pop all your comments down, all your questions in the comment section down below. And I'm gonna end this video right here and say thank you so much for watching. Honestly, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you guys watching, commenting, liking on my videos. I can't thank you guys enough. So please make sure you click on that subscribe button down below. Give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you turn your post notifications on so you guys can get notified every time I post, and make sure you comment down below on what videos you'd like to see from me in the future. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely Sunday, a lovely week, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye guys.